afternoon, Cleveland. Olivia Winster here with a news flash. We may be well aware that human trafficking is happening in the U.S., but it may surprise you to learn that it happens right here in our city too. This reality may seem too close to home, but I assure you, help is even closer. Help to get us woke on the topic is the Cleveland Rape Crisis Center's Chief Advocacy Officer, Teresa Stafford.
Hello, Olivia. Thank you.
Teresa, it's a shocking revelation to me and many of my audience members that human trafficking is happening right here in the city of Cleveland.
Yes, human trafficking is happening here in the city of Cleveland. What we're seeing at the Cleveland Rape Crisis Center is that young girls who oftentimes go missing from home are at a high risk of being trafficked. And these individuals come to us not only have experiencing human trafficking, but they also have experienced a prior sexual assault before they were trafficked. And that trauma was never addressed, and traffickers use those vulnerabilities to take control over them. Human trafficking tends to happen a lot inside of hotels, and a lot of our hotels are within the suburban communities off of the highways. Those are high-risk places where trafficking takes place. However, the individuals that are trafficked can come from the inner city of Cleveland. They can come from the suburban community, but we see a lot of the individuals that engage with us through our program at the Cleveland Rape Crisis Center are young African-American girls from the inner city of Cleveland. Individuals get connected, and sometimes they get trapped. These individuals have what we call trauma bonding, where they are so connected to the trafficker. The trafficker, they believe that the trafficker is actually doing them good. The trafficker makes them feel as though nobody else cares about them. And because of the previous trauma that they have experienced in life, the trafficker used that and say, hey, nobody cared about you in the past. I am the only one that loves you. When you have that type of relationship on the surface, it can seem like it's a relationship that's a healthy relationship, one that's normal, because typically you're not seeing the person being forced to have sex with somebody in public.
And that's why it goes unnoticed?
Exactly. And the other thing of it is what I'll tell you, Olivia, majority of the individuals that we have worked with, they have never came out and said, hey, Rape Crisis Center, I'm being trafficked right now, because they don't even understand the experiences that they have, that the trafficker is putting them into.
Young girls, they're targeted, but could anyone fall victim? And if anyone could, how could we all protect ourselves from becoming a target?
I think we have to flip it from us protecting ourselves to how do we change the conversation to making sure that people know that selling people, that trying to traffic individuals, that buying sex from individuals, forcing people to work without being paid, how do we have that conversation that that's not appropriate, that it's illegal, it's not the behavior that we should accept in our society. If we change from the onus that people need to protect themselves from being trafficked to we should not traffic people, I think we'll have a better understanding and a better opportunity to change the narrative about trafficking in our society.
The Cleveland Rape Crisis Center is stepping in to support by opening up the Drop-In Service Center. Can you tell us a little more about the Drop-In Service Center?
So we're opening up the Drop-In Center in the Glenville neighborhood at the beginning of January 2021. And that Drop-In Center will be that place where a survivor can come and just have a safe landing. If they want to engage with our staff and services, they'll have that opportunity. They have an opportunity to talk to a counselor, an advocate, a case manager, and then we have a wealth of classes that they can come into throughout the week. We're going to hopefully have trauma yoga, a dance therapy, because their bodies were used in such a negative way, and we want them to see that their bodies are beautiful. Their bodies can be used in a positive manner.
Where can I learn more about human trafficking, the Cleveland Rape Crisis Center, and the Drop-In Service Center?
Definitely visit our website at Cleveland Rape Crisis Center, and you will find a lot of information with regards to all of the services that we provide, as well as the information regarding Project STAR, which is our program Sex Trafficking Advocacy and Recovery, which is dedicated to providing holistic services, trauma-informed services to survivors of human trafficking. But we also have our 24-hour hotline to provide that initial advocacy and support and crisis intervention. The hotline number is 1-855 431-STAR. And again, that hotline is available 24/7 for anyone who is seeking additional information about human trafficking, for somebody who might actually be in trafficking situations, or for a professional who might have a client that's trafficking and want to get them connected to services.
Thank you, Teresa. I truly appreciate you for joining me today. You guys are truly saving lives and changing lives. And if you are listening, you're out there and you're in desperate need of help, please contact the Cleveland Rape Crisis Center. Thank you so much for listening. And remember, hope is close to home.